his word. For this is loving God, that we keep his commandments. And keep means observe to do. It doesn't just mean that we perfectly do them every time, but it means that we keep an eye on them. We are paying attention to them because we want to do them. We want to obey them. His commandments are not grievous. So the commands that God gives us are not given to us to make our lives bitter. They are protective. They're to protect our lives from a lot of dangers that we may or may not recognize. So just like we command our child not to play in the street and not to play on the hot stove, they may not understand the heat of the stove. They may not understand the danger of the cars. But if they will simply obey our command to stay away from the hot stove and stay out of the street, they will be protected, even though they don't understand the reasoning behind it. So his commandments are not grievous. They're for the same purposes that we tell our children not to do something. Verse 4, for whatever is born of God overcomes the world. So if you're worried about overcoming the world, if you're worried that the world is going to overcome you, think about the fact of whether or not you have been born of God. If you have been born of God, you are the one who will overcome the world. For whatever is born of God overcomes the world. This is the victory that has overcome the world. So what is it that overcomes the world? Your faith. Trusting God. That's what overcomes the world. And believing God. Believing God's promises. Believing God's word. Believing the promises and the future that God has promised us in his word. Who is he who overcomes the world but he who believes that Jesus is the Son of God? So if we're believing God's word, that's part of God's word, is to believe that Jesus is God's Son. And that is introduced in the Old Testament. It's not something new in the New Testament. There are many places that refer to the Son of God or a second person of the Godhead or an appearance of God on earth in bodily form.